Final shoe on this series of videos is going to be an Air Jordan 1 Low. And it's not an OG version of the shoe. It does have a QC stamp, and that QC stamp reads 02 22 22 21 0. So 02 22 22, 02 22 22. There are no other stamps. The back of the tongue has the size label, and that is small code VH, made in Vietnam. And it's 10/07/21 to 02/14/22. Less than a week. We're good to go as far as authenticating the shoe. I always use that as a check. There are about 10 other checks that you have to do to make sure everything's legit. The label is one of those checks to see if you have a chip underneath the label. You can pull your label back because they are not on very well on these new boxes, because Nike is not, and you can see the chip right there. Nike is not putting these labels on very well anymore because they constantly change the price, I guess, man. But the black box is easier to pull the label back, but you saw right there that the chip is underneath. So I saw the chip, it's good to go. The Air Jordan 1 Low SEGS. The color is black, white, team orange, or tie-dye, which you can see the obvious reference to tie-dye. And then there's an extra piece of material on here. This is not leather. This is like a silicone, like a plastic, a TPU of some type. So is the side of the shoe. So it's like a heavily coated material that's on the side. The rest of the shoe is a synthetic as well. You touch test it, man. You don't get any wrinkle in the leather, which means that it's just completely coated. Style code DJ6252-038, and that's black, white, team orange. Let's get to the close-up so you guys can see this thing. And I'm gonna try to quit sweating. It's cooling down though, finally. I turned the air conditioning on. Close up. All right, y'all, so it's basically a tie-dye version of the Air Jordan 1 Low. I want to move this up because I want you to see that this is not a fabric. It's like a silicone transfer that's been stitched onto a coated material that's in the medial and lateral side. Same material on both sides. Right? So when I do the touch test for you, and I do this so you can see if the leather is a better quality leather, and there's no flex, so no wrinkles on that. You do have that great embroidered 23 on the tongue, and the Jumpman on the tongue features that same kind of silicone transfer. The interior of the shoe, you just have a Volt with a black Jumpman. The outsole has that tie-dye look. I'm going to show you the medial of the shoe. It's not a lot to look at here, so we'll stay on this very briefly. Just give you a quick turn so you can see what it looks like. And that is not embroidered. That's just basically pressed in, debossed logo of the Jordan wings. And we're going to end that video like that. And I'll see you guys on the next one. No comments on quality or stuff like that. I just said the quality of the leather, but that's pretty much it. Not a lot to get into. Looks more like a skate shoe than the SB Blazer that I'm doing today as well. But that's it. See you guys on the next one. Peace.